Hey.
Hey, welcome to Vanities Live, everybody. I am Sharice Slate.
And I'm Ray Dion.
And we're happy to have you guys here for another Sunday. We have an amazing guest coming to you guys today. He is simply amazing.
Y'all, today is it's definitely giving pastels, it's giving bright colors, it's giving get money green.
It's giving green, you
come
guys.
on. So I hope everybody's tuning in today, having a great Sunday. Just really enjoying the summer, because I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. It's hot.
It is Texas hot, guys. It's like 100 plus here in Texas.
It's so hot. Like,
But I love it.
Yeah, because you're always cold.
Yeah, I'm
Sharice
always cold.
Always cold. Like, we'll wear a fur in 70-degree weather.
Will.
It's our business. We love you the same. We love you the same. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, where we gonna start?
You know what? I think we should start with some current events, you guys. We got some stuff going on here.
Yeah.
We got, I'm excited about some of these events that's coming up for us, especially hairstyles for these hairstyles out here. We got some great news for everybody out here. You want to drop?
Honey, I got some tea.
You got some hot tea?
I got a little tea. And I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, because we definitely posted it on our in our story. But it was something that was posted through IATSE Local 706, which is the hair and makeup union in LA. Basically, we got a deal.
We got a deal.
It's a tentative agreement, But we have a tentative agreement on the basic. Per IATSE Local 706. Local 706 has made history with getting parity in wages and IAP contributions for hairstylists in the basic agreement and BTA. So this is something that has been going on for almost 3 decades of trying to achieve parity. So basically what's been going on is that makeup artists have always been paid more than hairstylists. Because makeup artists in the past were basically the designers of hair and makeup departments altogether. And because of that, hairstylists made lower wages. Well, I'm here to tell y'all today.
No more Favorite Nations?
No. Well, Favorite Nations was what got us on even playing field.
It did.
Okay. But we have parity now, which means that everybody is on the same playing field, which is great, because we're all amazing artists and we all deserve to get paid, what we're owed. We do great work. We're gonna get that coin. Okay, we're gonna get that coin. So yeah, that's what I got for our current event. If y'all want to do a little more research,
so that's why we are green today, because we're gonna get some coins.
Get some green. So we're hoping more green for everybody in every department, and that we can all come to certain agreements on everything that we need, right?
All across the country,
right? More jobs. Everybody gonna be working real soon,
making all that money we got.
Okay. So yeah, that's our current event. And if you guys want to learn more and hear more, definitely go follow IATSE Local 706 on Instagram. You can always follow us on Instagram. Tune in, because we will definitely be popping those current events in there.
And make sure you follow us on Facebook as well as YouTube. We're live on all 3 channels right now.
Literally.
So make sure you follow us, and send it out to all your friends as well. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We are streaming live right now and every Sunday, live 5 Central, 3 p.m. Pacific, and 6 p.m. Standard. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because we got an amazing guest. But before we bring our guest in, you know what time it is?
Trivia.
It's trivia time. Let's show our trivia question, you guys. So here we go. You ready for some trivia?
I'm ready for some trivia.
Okay, so you guys, make sure you drop it in the comments, your answer, okay? So here we go. Who was the costume designer for the film Black Panther, which won the Academy Award for Best Costume Designer in 2019? Was it Colleen Atwood, A, B, Ruth E. Carter, C, Jacqueline Duran, or D, Sandy Howe? I'm gonna repeat that again, and it's scrolling across the screen. Who was the costume designer for the film Black Panther, which won the Academy Award for Best Costume Design in 2019? Was it A, Colleen Atwood, B, Ruth E. Carter, C, Jacqueline Duran, or D, Sandy Howe? So I don't know if you guys are like me. When I go to the movie theater, I always stay to the end and always watch the credits. So if you guys watch the credits, like I do, you watch the credits?
I definitely watch the credits. Yep.
And you guys should be paying attention. So drop it in the comments right now.
And I'm watching.
You watch?
I'm watching what's being dropped in the comments
Watching
in real time.
In real time, okay? So drop it. So we're gonna talk to our guest too and find out. I'm sure you probably know.
I think our guest is. Yeah.
And we're doing something a little different today, you guys. We are completely live. And we thought we'd do something a little special and bring our guest in live with us today.
Yeah.
So we are together, as you can see, I'm right next to we rub the shoulders, y'all. We rub the shoulders.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And it's really cool because our guest that's with us today, we all actually worked on the same production here recently in LA. So we spent a lot of time together, and we are excited to spend more time together today on live, y'all.
Yes, but we are actually here in hot Texas today. Us and our guest. And who's loving it? Me. I'm a July baby, so I'm loving it. And speaking of July, you know what? What do you guys have planned for the 4th? You guys got any special plans for the 4th? Drop your comments of what you're doing for the 4th. Drop your plans of what you're doing for the 4th in the comments.
Awesome.
I'm going to, I'm going home to the deep.
Awesome. I mean, I know it's not until next Sunday, but also we got a birthday coming up.
Somebody got a birthday
coming up, y'all, and it's our girl. It's Cherie. Her birthday's coming up. So y'all throw some hearts in there for her, okay?
Thank you,
tell her happy birthday.
It's July 10th, actually.
So. Oh, July 10th.
July 10th.
I know next Sunday is July 7th. We have another show before her birthday, but still, it's gonna be her birthday all July.
All July. All July.
That's how we celebrate birthdays.
But I'm home next week to celebrate my birthday.
You gotta.
For the 4th of July, I'm gonna have a knockdown, drag out whole week.
Let me find out. You got an itinerary?
I got an itinerary. I'm gonna have I don't know if I want to talk everything. I'm gonna have fun. I'll have pictures.
Okay. I'll be waiting to see the pictures.
There's gonna be plenty of pictures. I'm having plenty of fun. So I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited for you. I can't wait for you to enjoy yourself. You work hard. You deserve to enjoy yourself.
I'm gonna have some fun.
Did we figure out the answer to the trivia question?
Yes. Did we figure it out?
I don't see any comments. So that means y'all are just as confused as I was.
Should I go ahead and give the answer?
The answer is...
The answer is B, the amazing Ruth E. Carter.
Yes. Period. Ruth E. Carter.
So, let's, give her flowers.
Okay, maybe we could reach out to her.
Absolutely. I think we need to do that. You guys let her know that we give her some flowers. So shout out to Ruth for doing her thing.
So it's almost time for us to get into it.
Yeah, I think it is almost time for us to get into it.
Is there anything we need to do before we get into it?
I don't think so. I think we need to talk about the guests that we have coming on. We've had so much fun with this gentleman, and he is a gentleman like that. He shares so much tea on set with us, and just always on point, always on top of his stuff. You never just saw him sitting down. He was always moving. When someone needed something, he made sure he handled his business. just a stellar guy, I must say. Just always doing his job, always telling us things. We was like, really? Always showing us how to make sure we got our coins too. Matter of fact, we got some extra coins because he pointed out things that we didn't even realize. I was like, well, thank you for that.
Taught us that how much more we need to be on top of our stuff.
Yes.
You know.
So, I mean, costumes and hair and makeup go hand in hand. And we're going to bring him in to let you guys know how much we need each other when we're working together. So, you think it's time to bring him in?
I think it's time to bring him in. Without further ado, let's welcome our guest, Lawrence Quon.
Come on in, Lawrence.
Hello.
Hey, Lawrence. I'm so happy to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. You know what? We want you to, first of all, throw up some hearts for Lawrence, you guys. Throw up some hearts for Lawrence.
We're happy to have you.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Do you want to introduce yourself and just kind of let everybody know who you are, where you're from, what you worked on?
Sure. My name is Lawrence Quon. I was born in Santa Paula, California, and I grew up in Dallas. After I was able to, I moved back to California and started my career in film.
Somebody's doing what?
I'm like, it sounds a little modest to me.
A little modest to me too.
You can pop yourself a little bit. It's cool.
Yeah.
You around family.
So what have you worked on, Lawrence? I know the list is like long as this table here, but you can share a little bit what you've worked on.
I've worked on films like Homegrown. That was my first film. Very fortunate to learn from a costume designer, Joseph Porto, that taught me a lot. Went on from that, kept working, started working, got in the union in 1997. Worked on She's All That.
Okay.
Blue Street. Fast and Furious 1 and 2.
Whoa, okay. See, you see what he was being what, you guys? Modest. Okay.
Yeah.
It's more. We know that.
Right, because I know you talked about the Mandalorian 3. I know you talked about
Ahsoka.
Yeah. You've been doing some stuff.
I spent a lot of time on CSI New York.
Now that's huge for me because I love CSI New York. I love that. I mean, is this all to ask questions? Can I ask a question?
Please, come on.
Okay, because with CSI New York being like a show that's been around for ages, right?
Right.
For a very long time. How, I mean, obviously continuity is, something that you have to keep up with, but just with every episode being something different, how difficult was that for you to kind of just maintain, or for the costumes department to maintain?
You know what? It was actually really difficult because we were doing like 2 to 3 shows at a time.
Oh my
God. So we were filming one episode while prepping another episode, while wrapping an episode, while doing insert units, and shooting in New York, and shooting on location. So
CSI is no joke.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. I've had an opportunity to work on CSI, and it's a tough one. Yeah. So you're a set designer, am I right?
No, I'm a costume.
Set costumer. Can you tell us exactly what your position is, how you got into it, and why?
It's a little bit different. Every position's a little bit different when you're doing costumes, what your role is. So you can be assisting in fittings, you can be assisting on set, you can be shopping for the shows, you can be returning items for the shows, you can be building and manufacturing for shows. Every show's different. Not all shows are made to order. So the made to order shows are a little bit more fun because you actually make and create, and you're starting from scratch. Your fabric sourcing, you're pulling all the materials together to make those costumes. And those are a lot more fun.
So what do you like to do the most?
That's hard to say. I like it all. So I get bored really easily. So I go back and forth. between doing set and doing fittings and shopping. I can't stay still.
That's such a good thing. I don't think any of us crazy in this industry can stay still.
We are crazy.
Right? That's part of it, you know. It just keeps us going. But I think it's time we play a little game.
I think we got some games. We're gonna play a little what we call our game again? A lightning
lightning round.
The lightning round. So we're gonna play the lightning round with Lauren, and we're gonna spin it, and when it lands on a question, we want you to answer the question. Okay? So here we, you know what? I did it last time. I'll choose it.
You want to spin it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
You hold it, because I can be a little heavy-handed.
Yes, she is a little heavy.
Good old spin. Okay, what we got?
Let's put a little closer so they can see what it
Did
says.
it
Let's see. It landed on dream car.
What is your dream car?
Wow. Being that we just got off the show.
I know, right?
About cars.
Very car heavy.
Very car heavy show.
Yeah, boy.
My dream car, geez. I have several, but the one that sticks in my mind is probably a 68 Pontiac Firebird.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll spend this time. This bit.
What we got? This one's the
Favorite
beauty budget.
What's your favorite beauty budget product?
Or costume.
Yeah, let's say your favorite
budget.
your budget product.
Like for your step bag, or like for what you have to, take off bed. Like anything personal.
I guess Top Stick.
Top stick.
Oh
That's
my
a good one.
Because Top Stick, because at any given time, somebody in the hair department can run you and be like,
I guess it's top stick. Okay.
No, literally.
Top Stick is like double-sided tape.
Yes.
Literally, don't
It was made for the wig department.
Well, you know what? We use it for so many different purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we put a ribbon on someone's hair for a ponytail, or so many different things you can use top stick.
Or to make a hat stay down when it's
Yeah.
really outside. So many things.
Collar stay down. Or,
Yeah.
Mhm.
You want to try it?
You want to give it a little spin?
Sure.
Give it a little spin. That's a little speed. Okay, this question is, what do you eat for breakfast?
Ooh. I eat for breakfast usually 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast and sausage.
Okay.
Now, is that what you eat on set, or is that what you eat when you're home, when you're not
And a lot of orange juice.
working?
Did you bring some of your honey?
I did not.
You know what? Are you a beekeeper?
I am a beekeeper.
Lawrence is a beekeeper. He gave me. You gave us honey?
Give us honey.
Yeah, for a wrap gift.
So good.
Yeah.
Gift I gave you honey
I'm like,
from my
you're
hive.
not scared of those bees? Because I'm like, could never. Let's do another
It's so
spin.
good.
Let's do 2 more.
Okay, what we got? The question is favorite food. Favorite food from Crafty.
Oh, favorite food and Crafty bread vines.
I know, right? I love the red vine.
Well, wait, we gotta tell you what Crafty is. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Crafty is basically the all-day snacks, food, all day. Snacks, food, coffee, water, tea, breakfast, lunch, dinner, that they have on set for you all day long.
Mhm.
Breakfast is catering, and then as soon as you start shooting, there's Crafty that's available between breakfast and lunch. They close at lunch, and then once we're back in from lunch, they're open from lunch until we leave for the day.
Mhm.
So y'all, there is so much food all day, every day on
All
set.
day, every day.
You literally have to pace yourself because maybe you may walk into a job on your first day and roll out when you grab.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to get some of that weight off now.
I mean, this is all crap.
Yeah.
That's why he said red vibes.
Yeah.
You eat red vibes every day for 4 months.
Yeah.
You just get a little red vibe belly, right?
Yeah. I got a red vine.
Okay, one more spin.
One more. Oh, yeah.
Okay, one more spin. Ready?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Let's see. That was the dream vacation.
What's your dream
What's your dream
vacation?
vacation?
Dream vacation. Done on my dream vacation.
Oh,
I guess the last dream vacation would be Antarctica.
oh.
Because I love the cold.
You love the cold?
I do. It's so hot.
I will not be one with you.
Yeah, so
You're total
opposite.
opposite. Yeah, I'm gonna stay far away from Antarctica.
I remember I had an opportunity when I was working on the flight attendant to go to Iceland.
Iceland? No, ma'am.
And it was cold. I didn't go because I had to move out of my apartment in Texas. I was living in LA and I had to move out of my apartment in Texas, and they were going to Iceland in December, so I missed the opportunity because I had to get all my stuff out because my lease was up. But honey, when I tell y'all they FaceTime me and it was just snow and rain everywhere all the time, and I was like, ooh.
Montana was cold enough for me. I was like, okay, this is enough for me.
Hey y'all, don't forget if y'all have any questions for us, for Lawrence, our incredible guest today, drop them in the comments. We're waiting on y'all. We are waiting on y'all. Okay.
Lawrence, what made you decide to get into costume? What made you decide to do that?
You know, it was just kind of an accident. I had moved from San Francisco to LA. I was working in retail for Ralph Lauren in women's collection, and when I moved to LA, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to work at the retail store, so I just looked in the trades, and they had somebody that needed an assistant for costumes. And I was like, well, let's go in the clothes realm, let's go in the fashion realm. Maybe I'll give it a try, and then I fell in love with it.
That was that, huh?
Yeah.
How important do you think it is to have a mentor?
I think it's very important to have a mentor. We all learn by doing and seeing and somebody else teaching us.
Absolutely.
You can't just be thrown out there and expect to know what to do.
Speak up a little bit. Sorry. Y'all gonna have to speak up a little bit. Gotta use your outside voice.
You can't just be thrown into the yard without knowing what to do. So without somebody mentoring you and kind of guiding you and teaching you, we all need a guide.
Absolutely.
In life, in regular life as well. So I think it's very important to have a good friend.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't think you can make without the help of someone. Nobody does this business, or any business for that matter, alone. I think this business is truly about connection.
Yeah.
What have been some of your biggest connections in getting in this business?
Biggest connections? You guys. we really had a connection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Early on in the show.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, costumes and hair and makeup, they work together, but they're not real close.
Mhm.
They're
That's
watching
true.
out for each other.
That's very true.
On this show, we were fortunate enough to, and I felt like on our show, we were fortunate enough to have been in a situation to where everyone on the crew cared about the show.
Yeah.
I
Was
agree.
watching out for one another.
Yeah.
And nobody got upset when somebody said, hey, I see this.
Yeah.
Do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But this is what I see. And everybody was really helpful and thankful because we wanted to make a beautiful show.
Yeah,
And I think it's going to show on screen when it comes out.
yeah.
I don't know if we're allowed to mention what the show is.
Yeah,
but
we are. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have a question from Helen Ivatula. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. But her her question was, who are some of your favorite celebrities to dress?
Wow, Helen.
Helen asked
Some
a
of
good
my
question.
favorite celebrities that I have dressed. There are so many. Billy Bob Thornton, amazing.
Good one.
Yeah.
Hank Azaria, Ryan Felipe, the late Paul Walker. There are many, many, many people that are on that list.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Gabrielle Union,
Okay.
amazing. Yeah.
Come on.
Being modest, holding back on the chair. I didn't.
Shoot.
That's the shoulders off. Okay.
Yeah, again, thank you guys for joining us today. We know y'all could do anything else with your Sunday, but you decided to be here with us. And so we are very grateful that y'all are here. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube, Tickety Talk,
Yeah.
Instagram. What else we got?
Facebook.
And Facebook. Yeah. And stay tuned so you can see all of our lives. If you ever miss anything, you can always go back to YouTube and rewatch them there.
Lawrence, can you tell someone new who doesn't know what a set designer does? Can you tell them what that entails?
So, like, somebody doesn't know what a costume designer does.
Mhm.
Their vision for costumes comes from the costume designer.
Okay.
They get input from directors and the writers of what their vision is, and then they make that come to life. So, without costumes, I don't think there would be. You wouldn't have the feel. You wouldn't have the feel and look
Mm-hmm.
that you would get. You can't just throw on a pair of jeans. And
No.
Mhm.
No.
It takes a lot of research. It takes a lot of ideas, a lot of manpower and time to come up with these looks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the time and the manpower, because a film doesn't come to life. It doesn't jump off the pages of a script without costumes, hair, and makeup. Let's just be honest.
Right.
I mean, it could be a great script, but we make that story sing rock and roll, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Right.
Sometimes it could be very costume heavy. Sometimes it could be very makeup heavy or very hair heavy. Without our department, like I said, it just doesn't do what it needs to do.
Right.
Can you talk about how long it takes to prep for a film or for a script?
If you're doing a movie, you have generally around 3 to 6 months
Wow.
for prepping, doing all your research, getting all those ideas out, having things researched and sourced, fabric sourced, buttons sourced, zippers sourced, all the notions, building those costumes.
So wait a minute, you guys have to, because I didn't know about all that. You have to look up buttons and all that kind of stuff.
They have to make
Wow.
it for that kind of makes sense because
Yeah,
even
that's
in
true.
our world,
Yeah.
we try to make sure that we use like even sometimes we use the same kind of brushes or
Yeah.
hairspray or
Products.
accessories that they
Mhm.
used in a certain period.
Yeah, we do.
Just so it makes it as authentic
Yeah, the
as
ribbon.
it can be. Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess, we think on each, whatever department we're in, we think about our department, but I didn't even think about buttons, but all that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. So when you're sourcing things from, for different periods and different shows, like how do you find all this stuff? Like,
Yeah.
is it difficult? Is there like a costume house? Like, how do you find all this stuff?
We have costume houses. We have manufacturers that actually will have to make and recreate things that are not around anymore. You'll have to fake it, or there's just
You gotta make it. Gotta make it work.
work.
I know you guys age stuff to make it look like it may be a brand new pair of jeans, and you can age it to make it look like it needs to look. That's so cool to me.
And then you normally have, because we have doubles for our actors, how many doubles per costume do you normally have?
It depends. Some shows, if it's just a quick one-off, we won't have any doubles. If somebody's getting shot or bloodied or something's going to happen to their clothes, then we'll have doubles. There can be as many as 8 doubles.
Wow.
3 doubles. It just depends what's happening in the thing.
Yeah, because that can get really tricky sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, how many of these do they actually have? I think it looks like 10, 15 sometimes.
And then if you have stunts involved, then you'll have
Yeah.
to have more costumes built because all these different size stunt people.
Yeah.
Because they might have 3 stunt people for one actor.
And they may be different sizes.
And they may be different sizes, but you have to have it all.
And we rely from the hair and makeup department a lot of times on you guys' research for what you guys do, because we see the costumes and that plays a big part in what we fall back on from the hair and makeup department. So our world connects so heavily together. It makes a big, big difference. It really, really does. So you said so when you're doing a movie, you normally prep for, you said maybe up to 6 months. What about for a TV show?
TV shows, episodic, you're usually prepping while you're shooting.
Okay.
And then you're also wrapping the previous episode.
Okay.
So that's generally a 7-day to 11-day turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on what your work gives, but generally it's around.
So as far as wrapping, typically in hair and makeup, we wrap. We maybe have a couple days to wrap our show. How long do you guys normally have to wrap our show?
It just depends how big the show is.
Yeah.
And how many day players you have. If you have a lot of day players and you have a lot of people that are working cast members, then you have longer to wrap because you have to box up and close up all those actors.
Yeah, I always look at you guys' department. I'm like, how do they do that? Like that's a lot of work.
It's a constant rotation.
I'm like, hell to you guys. I'm like, oh my God, how do you guys do it? It's just a lot. So I commend you guys for all that you guys do in your department. Oh my goodness. So you guys, do you have any, if you have any questions, make sure you guys drop your questions in the comment box. We're more than happy to answer. I'm sure Lawrence is more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. And it's time for us to play another game. It's called This or That. So are you guys ready?
Okay.
Okay, so chips or nachos?
Chips.
What about you, Ray?
Okay, are we going with what I would like or what I?
Which do you prefer?
At this point in my life, chips.
Okay,
I
it
love
depends
nachos.
on the day. So I'll say chips. Bugs Bunny or Roadrunner?
Good.
Bugs Bunny.
I'll say Bugs Bunny. Football or soccer?
Football.
Football.
All day.
Football all day.
Okay.
Yogurt or sorbet?
Sorbet.
Sorbet.
Sorbet. Plane or train?
Plain.
Plain.
Plane for sure. Firecrackers or sparkle?
Firecrackers.
I like a little spark.
I like a little sparkle. Such a girl answer. Okay, that was our this or that segment you got.
This or that.
What's your this or that?
For y'all.
Okay.
Movies, commercials, or TV shows.
They're all different.
They are.
And when you get bored on one, you want to do
You ready to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like movies to be honest.
I like them
They're
all.
quick.
Yeah, I like them all, but movies just do something different to me. I like the movement of the movie.
Okay. I think I like movies.
Movies.
Yeah.
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 I love an episodic
I love it
but I like
a little.
You have more time and features to figure out what you want the look to be.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're not so rushed. And
that's what I think what I like about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy working on movies. It just does something different for me.
But I love a commercial and I love a music video because
I love music
they're
videos.
they're quicker and you get paid quicker.
Yeah.
And more.
And more. Look, I love the pay.
You can get paid same day.
I've never gotten paid same day, but I've gotten paid long.
I'm getting paid same day. I'm getting paid same day. But yeah, I think they all bring so many different. It's just everything. All of them are so different.
Yeah.
And they're all fun, and you know they all bring out your creativity.
Yeah.
As a person.
I think that's what I loved about music videos. The level of creativity you can stretch so far. I did a lot of music videos, so that was a lot of fun. But all of them stretch you and push you to a level that you, in many cases, you've never gone before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what we probably all love about this industry. Because you're going to get on set and do something, at least I'll speak for myself, that will challenge me in an area that I've never gone before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I've never done this before. So now I'm pushed to get outside of my comfort zone and do something different.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think if we have time, we can play another game.
Okay.
And the viewers, you guys can play with us.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
You guys can play with us. And I'm going to name some movie quotes or some TV quotes.
Okay.
And y'all got to tell me where they're from. So this is called Name That Film.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. So let me pull up my quotes. Y'all get your heads together. Okay. Y'all ready?
We're ready. You ready, Lauren?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. What is this quote from? May the force be with you.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I heard it, but I'm remembering where it came from.
I'm starting off. May the force be with you.
Okay, you guys, bring it. Come on with it.
Where's that from? Where's it from, Lauren?
Someone said.
Star Wars.
Okay. Got it, yeah.
Okay, this one. There is no place like home. Y'all gotta know this.
I know that one. She clicked her heels. The Wiz, right?
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. See, I got it, you guys.
Okay, so what's this one? I'm the king of the world.
Oh, Training Day. Go, Sharice.
Okay. Actually, that wasn't Training Day.
Oh, it wasn't.
No.
Well, it was what's his name? Denzel. That wasn't Denzel. Okay, I'm wrong.
Which one was that?
Which
like
one was
this.
that?
I'm the king of the world.
Who was that?
Think of water. Think of a boat.
Oh, no.
Think of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, you talking about the Titanic?
Titanic.
Oh, really? I thought that was Denzel.
Titanic.
I don't remember that.
When he stood up on the boat and the boat was like.
That was 3 hours too long.
Okay, what's this one from? I'll be back.
Oh, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Terminator.
The
Yeah.
Terminator. She took my Lion King. Why the fools falling?
Oh.
Okay, what's this one? You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. What is that from?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's from Jaws.
Oh, I haven't seen that in years.
Okay, here's another one. Elementary, my dear Watson.
I remember that, but I don't remember the name of the movie.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yep, Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
It's alive.
Okay.
No,
No.
No.
that's from Frankenstein.
No, I didn't watch that.
Okay. Oh wait, did I tell you where you gonna need a big boat?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here's the looking at you, kid.
Oh, I know that one.
Oh my gosh. I know that one too, but I can't think of
Wait, let me
it.
see again. Let me see again. Here's the looking at you, kid.
I know the actor too. Listen to the actress.
You know, I'm trying to give it what it needs.
Okay.
Okay, last one. If y'all don't get this, I'm walking up out of this room.
Okay.
My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh, I know that
You
one.
never know what you're gonna get.
Forrest Gump. I knew you were going to do that one. I had a feeling. I was like, if she don't do Forrest Gump, I'm going to fall out.
So that's the end of that game.
Oh, that was cute. I like that one because I got a couple right.
You got some. You did good. You did good.
I'm shocked I did, but I did. I'm like, okay. Did you guys like the game?
So, what was one of the hardest things or most challenging things you had to deal with in your department on set?
Uh-oh. Ooh.
And you don't have to. It don't have to be what we just worked on or nothing. You know, just
He said,
anything. Like you ain't gotta be too specific.
You don't want to drop no tea, y'all.
Drop the T.
Drop it.
I guess working with different temperamented people.
Okay.
We know that part.
Yes.
Speaking of that, how do you deal with different temperamented people?
As
Look.
professionally as you can.
That's the best answer. That's literally all
Yeah, you know,
can
because
do.
we've actually talked about that. How do I say this? It's challenging. I don't think it's a place in the workspace for people to be mean or cruel to mean people. You don't get the best out of people when you talk down to them, when you treat them disrespectfully. No one's going to work hard for you and give you their best when they feel disrespected. You're just not going to get the best out of anybody.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with people when they come at you with that type of attitude?
Normally, I would just try to shut it down,
Mm-hmm.
encourage the other person to be their best.
So how do you shut it down? What does shut it down mean? It's like, oh, sure.
I don't know. Sometimes you would have to maybe take that person aside and say, hey, this is really not appropriate, you know, or you just have to squash it as early as you can, because if you let it go on, it's going to be worse later.
Mhm.
That's true. I
Right.
agree.
Yeah, and it happens, y'all, on shows all the time where, you know, we're around each other for a long time, and you know, sometimes you just get on each other's nerves. But you have to have those conversations, like, hey, this is this, and this is what happened. Hear each other out, and then move forward, because there's a job that has to be done, and we got to get that job done at the end of the day. And there's no room for that kind of personal stuff, you
Or
know,
time.
or time. Literally
no
no
time.
time.
No.
Literally no time on set at all.
Or to carry someone else's insecurity.
Yes.
It's like, look,
Yes.
I cannot carry your insecurity.
Yes.
We're here to work as a team.
As a team, yes.
And this movie, you know, has everybody's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we work as a team, we all look good. This is for the good for the film.
Yeah.
It's not a personal project of any of ours.
Absolutely.
It's a collective project of all of ours.
That's good. It's a collection.
It's a collection.
Okay. I love that. We do have another question. What was your favorite look created throughout your career?
My favorite look created was probably David Robinson for Zoolander. The first
Okay.
Zoolander. He created many great looks.
Yeah. Okay. Zoolander, wow. Because he was kind of funky looking. Like, Zoolander had a lot of like different patterns and stuff going on, right?
Yes, he had many changes for that show.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay.
So I have another question. How did you overcome challenges that you faced on set when you were, because I think we have worked on shows, and correct me if I'm wrong, where you've had great times, and then you had some times where you might have been stuck and was like, gosh, I'm having a challenge in this area. How did you overcome some challenges?
Ask for help.
Great answer.
You gotta not be afraid and ask for help, because at some point, everyone's gonna need help.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you can't be scared to ask for help because no one's going to know everything. And I totally agree with you on that. You're going to walk on a set, and let's get to this one too. How was your first experience? What did you do on your first day on set?
My first day on set, I had a mentor, and that was on my first show, which was Homegrown.
Okay.
And basically, I was mentored through the entire show. I mean, that was my first show that I ever did. I was so green, I didn't know anything. So
Right.
somebody had to mentor me and teach me. So I was fortunate enough to have that.
Didn't that make a great difference?
It did, because how else do you learn?
You didn't know a cross sheet, it looked foreign, right?
Correct. There was no school or class or
Right.
anything for any of this for you to learn.
Yeah.
And there still isn't.
Yeah.
Really, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you have courses that you can take in college,
Right.
or you have classes that, but it's directing you how to be a director. But they really don't say, here's this is a call sheet. This is what it looks like. These are all the departments. These are the times that you have to be in. They don't teach you that.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so important, like both of you already mentioned already, to have a mentor, to link yourself with somebody that has been doing it, somebody that you trust, somebody that you know has your best interest in mind, that has no problem with showing you the ropes. There are some people that may have a problem with it, and those are just people you don't want to be associated with. But there's plenty of people like us here in this room that will show you what you need to know. If you need a mentor, if you want to learn how to get into those rooms, if you want to learn how to read a call sheet, how to do a wig wrap, all of those things, find a mentor. And this is a great place to start, might I add.
But now in our union, in 705, which is the Costumers Union in Los Angeles, now we have a program built within our union that actually has mentorship. So they are having people that will help others. It's free. It's not a paid position. It's just from people that want to be a mentor to somebody else and other people that need to learn. So
that's awesome.
That didn't happen when I joined. That was not available. A lot of the classes and the online tools that are within our union now didn't exist when I joined.
Yeah.
And that's so important, being in the union, because so many things come along with that. You pay a fee, but I always tell people, if you invest in yourself, your career will pay you back. And that investment helps you to continue to grow. Always be a student for the rest of your life until you're ready to quit. And it continues to help you become a better you. And I don't think you should ever stop learning. Do you continue to take classes as well?
I continue all the time. Yeah. I'll do online courses and I talk with my friends about, there's always something to be learned, no matter how long you've been doing this. Somebody will have some trick or something that works really well and that you didn't know. So,
speaking of that, can you tell our viewers one tip that could be very helpful to them if they may not know about costumes or styling or things of that nature?
Sure. We always get hurt at work. You bleed.
Okay.
Bleeds on your clothes. How do you get it out?
Please tell us.
The persons that bled on whatever item it is will remove the blood.
Stop.
Really?
Yeah. But it has to be their own saliva. I can't use your saliva for, let's say, that I bled.
Okay, because now we're getting into science.
Wow, that's interesting. Are you serious?
I never
That's
knew that.
crazy.
I always thought it was like cold water or like something like that gets blood out.
You're gonna go try it later.
No, I
slowly start dissolving.
Wow. So you guys will hear that. The tip word. Right here on Vandy's Live.
Okay. Wow. That's gonna be a short.
Yeah.
So it's almost time for us to excuse me, almost time for us to get up out of here. But before we do, are there any parting words that you would have for anybody that is looking to, you know, get into this industry, anybody that's looking to even change from, you know, like how you said you weren't in costumes at first, you were doing something else. So is there any advice, tips that you would tell somebody that wants to get into this industry?
Never give up. Be persistent and always go for your dream.
I love that.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Never,
No,
ever, ever.
You can't give up in this industry because once you give up, somebody else can swoop right in.
Ooh,
Right
and
in.
they are all waiting.
Always.
Yep.
Do you read books too? That as far as like what type of books do you read about costumes or this business?
Mostly that just comes through research for like periods of time.
Okay.
So looking back and for like, there's really not that many books about costuming.
Mhm.
How interesting.
So you have to pick up little books here and there that teaches about men's fashion or women's fashion.
Okay.
That go back. So there's so many styles and periods that they're all different.
Yeah, they definitely are all different for sure. Okay.
Well,
If someone's new and beginning in this industry, what advice would you give them as far as how to get into the business?
like somebody that's already in and has already
Or
started.
who wants to get into the business? Like we have mentees and they're like, for as far as for hair and makeup or for fashion and styling, what advice would you give them who want to
And
jump
maybe
into
not
the
even
business?
necessarily on set. Maybe it's not even on set like TV and movies. Maybe even it's costume for, you know, or like dressing celebrities or, you know, anything like that.
Really about who you know.
That's very true.
I haven't really gotten a job just out of the blue. It's always been a referral through someone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's really about, the more you network and connect.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm. That's huge. Connections are heavy.
Yeah.
You can't be afraid to get out there, shake somebody's hand, introduce yourself. You can't be afraid because you're gonna miss something that's meant for you if you don't do your part, you know. So yeah. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. It's really been great. Lawrence, thank you for joining us. We missed you.
Yeah, we have to do lunch now that you're here. Yeah. We're happy to have you here. We are really enjoying our time with you here today. You dropped a lot of tea, you guys. For you guys who or friends who didn't get a chance to watch, make sure you share this live. They can watch it on YouTube. And anybody who's on Facebook, make sure you guys tell them to go over to YouTube and watch it. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and what else?
Facebook, Instagram,
and
YouTube. We forget so many.
Yeah.
So many different.
We are growing, you guys. So thank you guys again. Thank you for coming on our platform.
Thanks
We're
for
grateful
having
to have you.
Yes. And we will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Throw up some hearts.
Throw up some hearts, guys.
So we'll see y'all then.
Bye-bye. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.